Hello, Vicky. What's the matter?
Flashback. 1908. The fair is alive. Kids laughing, flags waving, popcorn everywhere. The host steps up and announces the star of the show, Pennywise the dancing clown. The kids go wild as Pennywise pops onto stage. He dances, the crowd screams in joy, and for a moment the world feels safe. But in the distance, a strange little kid watches silently. That's it, already choosing its next victim. After the show, Bob Gray wipes off his makeup. His daughter Ingrid follows, excited. She shows him her clown makeup. He loves it and names their act Pennywise and Periwinkle. They talk about the circus, about missing the big tent, about chasing applause. And Bob tells her one day, his act will be something the world has never seen. And oh boy, he wasn't lying.
Something new. Something no one's ever seen before.
Now fully dressed as Pennywise, Bob heads out for his night drinking. Someone steps out of the woods. A child, weirdly calm, weirdly quiet. The kid says he can't find his parents. Pennywise jokes that neither can he, because they are dead. Then the kid says it. It seems like you attract children. A sound echoes, screams. The kid takes Pennywise's hand, and just like that, Pennywise follows the entity into the trees, never to return as Bob Gray again. Ingrid searches for her father. People whisper around her. Stay calm. Maybe it wasn't him. What dragged him into the woods? The show manager arrives holding Pennywise's red handkerchief, found in the bushes. He says maybe it was wolves. Ingrid collapses in tears. Her father is gone, and something else came back in his place.
What the hell?
Back to the present. A masked mob approaches the black spot. The couple outside tries to warn the soldiers inside. Too late. The mob storms in with shotguns. They demand Hank. Norma Price is recognized. One racist tells her to go home, ashamed. Halloran steps in, claiming the place is military property. Tension rises. Guns lift. The mob pretends to leave. They don't. Outside, they lock the doors, light Molotovs, and open fire. Inside, chaos. Flames race up the walls. Smoke blinds everyone. People scream, choke, run, fall. Halloran's visions explode, charred bodies, soldier ghosts, Sesqui the warrior chief walking through fire. He pushes toward the fridge, the only rotted spot in the floor where escape is possible. His friend, helping him, is instantly shot dead. Ronnie screams for her father. Marge's arm catches fire. Halloran breaks the floor open, but the nightmare isn't done. Pennywise appears, dancing inside the flames. He lures a woman named Noreen and eats her alive. Ronnie sees it. Pennywise with her face stretched over his. Horrifying. She runs. Halloran grabs her, promising he'll get her out. Behind him, ghosts gather. Pennywise mocks him. Hey, Dickie. Sesqui appears again, showing Halloran the path. He follows. Outside, the mob debates whether Hank is dead. They panic and scatter. Hank bursts through smoke, dragging Ronnie and Will out. But Marge and Rich? Trapped. Rich orders Marge into the fridge. Only one person fits. Marge cries. He shuts the door.
Listen to me! Let me out! Marge!
The two finally confess their feelings. A soft moment in hell.
I love you, Rich. I love you too, Marge.
Rich dies outside the fridge as flames surround him. Firemen later find Marge alive. She sees Rich's body and breaks completely. Ronnie and Will arrives and cries too. 3 kids grieving in the lifeless body of poor Rich. Stan tries to escape in his car. It doesn't start. Periwinkle. Ingrid steps out of the shadows. He threatens her, confused. She says softly.
Hello, Papa.
He turns. Pennywise stands behind him with a butcher knife. Stan is brutally killed. Pennywise devours him. Periwinkle admits she knew the mob would come. She wanted blood and feared to wake the clown. She succeeded. Pennywise tells her, come
Home to Papa.
She hugs him until she realizes. This isn't her father. It ate him, Pennywise says proudly. I can still feel him inside. She breaks down as he opens his deadlights. He whispers.
Yes, I have.
What have you done?
Her mind shatters. Firemen carry Marge out. She places Rich's hand gently back on the stretcher. Ronnie, Will, and Hanlon stand nearby, devastated. A woman rips off her wig and starts laughing hysterically. Trauma breaking minds around them. Ingrid, now Periwinkle, is taken to Juniper Hill. Her sanity completely gone. Halloran hears constant whispers of dead soldiers. He can't shut them out. Hamlin tries to help, but Halloran says the creature is asleep now, like a light shutting off. At the dig site, they find a pillar wrapped in a turtle shell. exactly where Sesqui died centuries ago. Fuller loads it into a truck, but orders suddenly change. They're taking it to base for analysis. Daniel sees it and runs to warn Rose.
You said if I ever needed a friend?
Charlotte brings Hank to Rose. Rose explains she can get Hank new papers, but crossing the border will be hard. Daniel bursts in. The military is about to drop the pillar into lava. Hamlin storms the site with a gun. Shaw freezes everyone and pulls him aside. He tells him the truth. They want to use fear, use Pennywise to control America. Fear makes people obey. Fear keeps society in line. Shaw says, maybe you save the country today. Then he gives the order. They drop the pillar into the lava. Pennywise's cage opens. The clown begins to wake. Fuller threatens Hamlin, forcing him to leave. Shaw whispers, don't let him go anywhere.
Sergeant.
Ronnie calls Will. She cries about Rich. Then suddenly, her voice changes. I'm hungry. Will freezes. Then he hears it. I can smell his body little, stinking and broken. That's not Ronnie. Will turns around. Pennywise stands right in front of him, Deadlights open. Episode 7 ends with Pennywise fully awake, free from the cage, and standing inches away from Will. The military has no control. Shaw played with fire, and Derry once again is the battleground. 27 years or not, Pennywise is back early, and next episode, the clown is hungry.
What's the matter?